In our Speak Out Utah section, former Utah Congresswoman Enid Green has a thought or two about the condition of American politics, and it has very little to do with the parties.
It was perhaps one of Washington's worst-kept secrets that the Democratic Party planned to make this November's elections a referendum on Republican corruption, with the disgraceful lobbyist Jack Abramoff and ethically challenged former Representative Duke Cunningham as warm-ups to their campaign against liar-in-chief George W. Bush. Regrettably for the Democrat strategists, their plans have been thwarted by Senator Harry Reid's and Cynthia McKinney's love of boxing and Congressman William Jefferson's apparent fondness for cold, hard cash. Here at home, political junkies try to read the tea leaves, decaffeinated of course, to see if the Republicans are arguing with each other enough to give the Democrats a chance to sneak past them and pick up more seats in the legislature. Frankly, I think the chattering class of politicians and pundits focuses far too much attention on the parties and not enough on ideas and principles and their real-world impact. That may sound odd coming from the vice chairman of the Utah Republican Party, but political parties are not themselves supposed to be the purpose of politics. They're simply vehicles, shorthand, if you will, for expressing a philosophy of governance. For example, I don't believe in less centralized government because I'm a Republican. I'm a Republican because I believe in local control wherever possible. The principle leads to the party affiliation, not the other way around. So instead of arguing about which party has cornered the market on public integrity, we're talking about seat pickups and losses like politics is just a big game of rec league basketball. Let's focus on ideas and philosophies and real-world solutions, and then vote for the candidates that best reflect our individual views and values. I'm Enid Green. Thanks for listening.
Well, you know, we've always said that you were an important part of this conversation. We always welcome your email comments, and more than once we've invited you to read them yourself. Well, Larry Bergen of Murray is the first to take us up on that invitation. Larry is responding to last week's program about the state of Utah politics, and in particular the opinions of Enid Green.
Former Congresswoman Enid Green gave an editorial on Utah Now, giving her views on what would be the best way people in Utah could work to improve our state. She seemed to discount an effort by the Democratic Party to paint the Republicans as the party of corruption. And I'm not going to make the case that every single Democrat is beyond accusation, but we all know that power corrupts, and obviously the Republicans have plenty of that. I'm not wanting to look unfairly biased. Ms. Green was careful to include names of people from both parties who have been implicated in the corruption debate. Fortunately for the Republicans, a lot of people in Utah at least seem to agree that all politicians are the same. But given the current mood of people towards the Republican Congress and executive branch, I can understand why Ms. Green would want to turn the debate away from personalities and in favor of the issues this year.
That's Utah Now for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Remember, you can join the conversation with an email. You can send your thoughts to utahnow@kued.org. In the meantime, we'll be back next Friday with another edition of Utah Now. Until then, I'm Doug Fabrizio.